Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Wednesday, and the date is the 27th of October, 2021. We are talking about how do animals reproduce after finishing the plants and how do they reproduce. Also, animals reproduce. What do I mean by the word reproduce? What does it mean to reproduce? Come on, girls, what does it mean to reproduce? Are you even here? Grade 4.
Yes, miss, I was mute.
Okay, sorry.
Me too.
Now, can you tell me what does it mean to reproduce?
Reduce, recycle.
Okay, not recycle, a life cycle. Excellent.
Relife, like to relife.
Renew life. Excellent, ya Fatuma, to renew life or to have another same kind. Excellent. Very good, Fatuma. And we said about birds, some of animals, they lay eggs, such as birds, and some of them, they give birth, such as lion and a kangaroo. We said eggs can be very, very different. A bird egg shell will be what? Hard or leathery and soft? The bird shell, the bird eggs, huh?
Hi. Miss.
Birds will lay hard eggs. Excellent, ya Maria. But an alligator or reptiles can have soft, leathery eggshell. They are very soft if you touch them. We talked about animals who give birth, all right? And then we talked about humans and how humans are, they have different names when they are babies until they grow up. So if they are very tiny baby, we call them newborn babies. After that, when they grow up a little bit, they become babies, toddlers. And then when they have their first set of teeth and starting to replace them, what do we call them? We call them child. Then later, when they replace all their teeth, they become a teenager. And a teenager, when he grow up, what he become? He becomes an adult. An adult, when he reaches the full size, what do we call an adult? He reaches what? Maturity. After that, when they continue to grow, they reach adult ages. And by that, we mean like grandfathers, grandmothers, and that's it. Okay, Habaib. Today, we are going to know what are the changes that some animals or insects go through in their life cycle. As we change, us humans, look at baby. This baby doesn't look like the teenage or the child. He's the same person, but he's bigger. When he's a baby, he doesn't have teeth. When he grow up, he grow teeth with it. Is that right? It is still the same person, still the same, maybe shape, still the same. It's only bigger. Only the size is changed. But some animals or insects, they go through a really difference. So, what do you think when I tell you that an animal or an insect can go through a big change? What can be that change? Think of a butterfly. Do you know the life cycle of a butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay. A young butterfly, is it the same of an adult butterfly?
Really not.
No, that's right. No. So today we are going to learn about the changes that happened during the life cycle of some animals or some insects. Let's talk about the butterfly over here. The butterfly will start with an egg. This egg, when it hatches, what comes out of it?
Larva.
Larva. Look at the larva. Does the larva look anything like the egg? No. After a while, when a larva grows up, it becomes a pupa. A pupa. Look at the pupa. This larva goes to a stick and it covers itself with something and become a pupa. After a while, it hatches from this pupa and become an adult. Now take a look at the adult and the larva. Are they the same or completely different? The larva and pupa, what do you think? Are they the same or they are very different? Girls, are you here?
Yeah, miss, I'm with you.
No one is answering. I'm asking a question.
Oh, okay. What is the question? Can you say it again, please?
Of course, but not anymore. So the larva, look at the larva. Does it look like the adult butterfly or not?
No. No.
No.
I was talking, but the mic was not working. That's why you didn't hear me. Sorry.
Right, Maria, it's fine. So the larva is completely different than the adult butterfly. Now, if it's really completely different, so definitely it's going through a metamorphosis. So what is a metamorphosis?
When it becomes a butterfly, it goes like on a plant. It stays there. Then I don't know how many days. It opens, and then there's like if the butterfly is closed, then it opens.
Yes, that's right. Okay, Lara. Now, if the insects or animal going through serious changes in looks, so they definitely going through metamorphosis. But metamorphosis can be complete and incomplete. What do I mean by complete metamorphosis? What do I mean by complete? What do you think? Why this life cycle is a complete metamorphosis? Because it has how many stages? Let's count together. Egg is number 1. Larva is number 2. Pupa is number 3. And adult is number
4.
4. So how many stages in a butterfly life cycle?
4.
If it's
4.
4 stages, so definitely it's a complete metamorphosis. Now again.
Miss, we take it in grade 3.
Yes, that's why I am waiting for you to participate. It's too easy. Now, what is a metamorphosis? What do I mean? Metamorphosis means major.
Life cycle of the thing?
No, it means from the letter M, remember, major changes through the life cycle. What does it mean, metamorphosis? Major changes through the life cycle. Now, who can explain to me, what does it mean, major changes? A butterfly goes through major changes? Huh?
Yeah.
What does it mean? Tell me, please, Ya Fatuma, explain to me.
Okay, metamorphosis is a major
change. Why? Because
it's a life cycle of the animal.
لا يا فطومة. Because when the larva hatches from the egg, the larva doesn't look like the pupa and it doesn't look like the adult at all. What
This
about
is what I meant. I meant it this because the first thing it's be like an egg, then a larva, then a pupa, then finally it's be a butterfly.
What about a bear? Think about a bear. A bear can go through metamorphosis. Do you think a bear will go through metamorphosis?
I think a bear only has like 3 or 2 steps. I don't know.
No, it's not about stages. Take a look at the baby bear. Does a baby bear look the adult bear or not?
Yes.
Yes,
looks
it's
like
only
it,
like
it does look like, but smaller.
Yes,
but smaller. Like, there's nothing new.
It's the same. Unlike the larva and the butterfly, Even the name is different. See, the larva and the butterfly, the baby doesn't look like the adult at all. That's why they go through a major changes. These are the major changes. Look at
Miss,
the
only insects?
no, not only insect. I want you to tell me who else. Who else? The baby doesn't look like the adult at all.
Miss, the baby frog, the baby frog.
Oh, tadpoles.
Yes, like tadpoles. The baby frog. Okay, let's count the baby frog or the frog life cycle. So let's see if it's complete or not complete. We said if it's four changes, definitely it's a complete metamorphosis. But if it's not, so it is incomplete. Now let's count. A frog will lay eggs. This is number one.
Egg,
Who hatched from
and
an egg?
then they will have tadpole.
Tadpoles will come out.
Okay, then tadpole, when they grow up, they will have not only a tail and a legs. So young tadpoles, this is the third step. Then the fourth step is the adult. So we have 4 stages and 4
And then this process happens again and again.
yeah, okay. The major changes between the tadpole and the frog, the adult frog, make it have a metamorphosis. And why it is complete? Because how many stages it go through?
4.
4 stages. Now take a look at the grasshopper. The grasshopper lay eggs. This is the adult. I'm going to circle the adult. Okay. This is
Miss,
the adult.
I don't know that. I didn't know the grasshoppers had eggs.
Okay.
Miss, I want to tell you something.
Lay the eggs. What comes out of the egg?
How does the egg look like?
I don't know. What is miss? What does the egg look like?
Take a look down there. It looks like very
It looks
long
like
one.
little sticks.
Yes. Very long. It's oval, not very thick. It is oval and it is long, not round shaped. See?
It's so weird.
Yeah. All right.
Miss, this
Miss, I want to tell you something like
This is the most important information, ya Habibi. I want you to tell me what hatches from the grasshopper egg. Something we call a nymph. Yes. And the nymph doesn't look like the adult. Do you know why it doesn't look like the adult?
Why?
No, it doesn't. I will tell you why. Because it has a very major change, which is the wings. The nymph doesn't have wing. So when I ask you why the nymph is different than the adult, because it has no wings.
Oh, I can't see the wings.
Miss, I remember you told us that grasshoppers hop, but how without wings?
Okay. The
I
young
didn't even know a grasshopper had wings.
the young grasshopper doesn't have wings. We call it a nymph. What do we call it?
Nymph.
Nymph. Excellent. A nymph doesn't look like the adult. Why? Because it doesn't have a wing. This is why we call it metamorphosis. Now count with me. How many stages we have? Count with me.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, the adult is number 1. Then the egg is number 2. Then the nymph is number 3. If it's only 3
steps.
3 stages. If it's 3 stages only, is
I know
it
they want to
complete
say
or
something.
not complete?
Miss, what about this?
This is a nymph coming out. Now this nymph is changing the skin until the wings come out. Look.
Oh.
Yeah. So if it's 3 stages, Habibi, is it complete metamorphosis or incomplete?
Incomplete.
Can you go to the bathroom?
Yes, Habibi, you can go to the bathroom. So
Mr.
what?
Anu,
It's
can I tell
incomplete.
you something?
Incomplete.
Mr. Anu,
Yes, yeah, Mama.
you
Tell
know,
me.
we were my dad were in the street and he found a beautiful cat. But he like he put her hair was incomplete, and the cat was always like coming to him every time was like because every time was
Yeah,
coming to him
Fatima.
like following
Of
him.
course.
Yes.
How is this related? Is it related?
No, it's not.
Okay, so please, if you have something to say, it must be related. طيب? Or else you can tell me later after the class. طيب يا Mama? But let me tell you something related. This cat, if it has a baby, does the baby look like the mom or not?
Yeah, it does. It
It looks
does.
like. Miss,
What
it
do you
looks
think ya
like.
Fatima? Fatima,
No,
what
no,
do
no,
you think?
Miss.
It
I
looks,
want to tell you
Actually, no,
about
it doesn't look like.
something really weird.
Fatima, are you here ya Fatima?
Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss. I'm here. I am talking, but everybody's talking with me.
Okay, Fatima, the baby of the cat will look like the mother,
Yeah, because it's a girl. It looks like her mother.
but only it is smaller in size. Is that right?
Yeah, it's really small. It's
Okay,
my hand is
no,
bigger.
metamorphosis or not?
I think it's a metamorphosis, but it was small and then it's gonna be big and big.
No, that's wrong. It doesn't go through metamorphosis because we said metamorphosis mean a major change, like a butterfly and a larva, or like a grasshopper and a nymph, or like a frog and a tadpole. The babies doesn't look like the adult at all. It must have a
No,
major.
the cat looks like Miss the cat that my daddy found it was black, and the baby was black too.
So it's only in color and size.
Hi, Miss. Sorry,
The baby was really small, but my daddy every day go and see it to be bigger and bigger and bigger.
But it looks like the mother. All the cats look like together, even the baby cat.
Yeah, but Miss, my grandma has a cat. She's a girl, but she's white. She has black spots in it, and then she got like she brought her babies, two babies. One is white and one is black.
Okay, different sizes or different colors. They are not major changes. They are not metamorphoses. These are only in the appearance. So if it's only in the appearance,
Yeah, but a turtle is a metamorphosis. A turtle is a metamorphosis.
a young turtle will look like the mom, only different in size.
The size, yeah, it's gonna look, but the size is really small.
Okay, so they don't go through metamorphosis. Look at the nymph over here. The nymph doesn't have a wing. Imagine if your baby doesn't have a leg. It is not look like the mom. This is a major change. It must be very big change. What about the butterfly, the larva? Exactly doesn't look like the mother at all. Nothing related. See, if you see a larva, and you did not study science, would you know that this larva will be a butterfly if you did not study science? No, this is metamorphosis. It must be major change, not all different in size, different in color.
Can I tell you something?
The fish has metamorphosis, right?
Who?
The fish have a metamorphosis.
Why? A young fish look like the mother. It's only different in size.
What do you think?
Okay, let me tell you about the frog.
Miss, can I tell you something?
Just a second, ya Hala. A frog baby, which is called tadpole, it grows a tail and a head. Unlike the adult frog, an adult frog has 4 legs, no tail. So it's completely different. When it's completely different, it goes through a metamorphosis. If it's 4 changes, so definitely complete. If it's 3 changes only, it is incomplete. I want you to open to page 143, underline it together, and then I can hear you guys, okay? Open
I
space.
underlined it all with highlighter.
Wait, what about you girls?
I'm gonna underline now.
Please, yes, quickly, before the class finish.
That I'm gonna take a time. I know how to take a screenshot.
Okay, very good. So Hala, what did you want to tell me?
That yesterday I was in my garden, like in the backyard. Okay, and then I found like the thing that before it butterfly.
Mhm. A larva or a pupa?
Yeah, a larva. I found a larva, and then I brought it because last year my grandma brought me a present like I could catch butterflies, and then I put the larva in the thing that not catches, it's like the home for it, and like today it's beginning, like every day it's beginning to change.
Yes, that's right. It will change to a pupa first. After that, a butterfly will come out of a pupa. Okay,
I
good.
never
I
saw
finished.
pupa.
Can I tell you
never-
something?
Yes.
Here next to me, it's eating now.
In my grandma's house, we found in the balcony we found a bird's egg.
Yeah, it is very hard eggshell. It's not soft and leathery. Have you
And
tried
we
to
saw
touch it?
we saw the home for the nest, and the
Miss,
mom went, and then we saw the egg. We tried to take it, but then the mom saw us.
Haram, why? Don't mistake it. Okay, Habibi, go to the next page. Let's see how can we save the sea turtles. Look at the sea turtles. The mother turtle put their eggs where? Under that sand. It covered it with sand, so predators cannot come and take these eggs or eat them.
Miss, I had turtles. They had eggs.
But because they are very rare, sorry, before that, when mother turtle put the eggs under the sand, it covered them with sand, buried them down there. Some of predators or like dogs can dig in and eat those eggs. What happened here is some volunteers, they go to the sea and try to collect these eggs and put them in a safe place until sea turtles hatches. When they hatch, what do? The volunteers over here at night, they release them. When they release them, at the morning, sea turtles, they follow their instinct to go to the beach, to go to the water.
Miss, they hatch at night though, not in the
Yes.
morning.
Yes, that's right. Sea turtles, they hatch at night, but where do they go at morning?
At the beach.
Yes, why? Because they follow their instinct of surviving, so they go to the beach. Excellent, very good.
Baby turtles are so cute.
All right, Habibi. That was everything for today. We learned about what and what. Can you tell me?
We learned about metamorphosis.
Excellent metamorphosis, complete metamorphosis, and incomplete metamorphosis. What is the difference between those two?
Incomplete means it's not complete, just like a bear.
No, that's
Or
not.
a cat.
No, a bear and a cat do not go through metamorphosis because the word metamorphosis means.
Oh no, the metamorphosis is like a butterfly.
Major change, huh?
Grasshopper. Sorry.
Metamorphosis, huh? Equals what?
This-
Major
Miss,
change.
Miss, is a turtle complete or incomplete?
You tell me, does a sea turtle, a baby turtle look like the mother or not?
It does look like the mother kind.
So does it go through metamorphosis?
No.
No. Excellent. That's right. It doesn't go through metamorphosis. A young or let's say a larva, does it look like a butterfly?
No.
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 So does it go through
It
metamorphosis?
does go.
No.
It
Yeah.
does go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If it goes through metamorphosis, how many changes it goes through? If it's 3 changes, no,
It's 5.
no, 3. I'm asking you if it's 3 changes. So is it complete or incomplete?
Incomplete. Incomplete.
So it is
Miss,
incomplete, huh?
Miss, you know tomorrow I'm gonna bring a fish.
Miss, can
Incomplete, huh? See?
Miss?
It is incomplete. Just a second, ya hala. Just a second to make sure of what you understand. If it goes through 4 changes, just like a butterfly, huh?
Miss, what about a bird?
A young bird, does it look like the mother?
It does.
No. No.
Yes, it does.
No.
It's only,
No.
Habai, it does.
It kind of looks like the mother.
It's only different in size. It's only the different in size. If it goes through 4 changes like a butterfly, is it complete or incomplete?
Complete.
So the change in the life cycle must be major. No wings, the different shape, the different look, the different appearance, not size or color, okay? Not size or color. Maybe just like a frog, a tadpole have a tail, but an adult doesn't have a tail.
If it looks the same, it's incomplete.
No, Yara.
Miss,
I mean
Miss?
complete.
Yara. If it looks like the same, like a bear or like a giraffe, like a deer, most of mammals, they do not go through metamorphosis. They have a normal life cycle. They do not have metamorphosis like a cat. They do not have major change. So they are not going through metamorphosis.
Miss, a lizard.
Okay.
A lizard. Does a
And
lizard
it's not
look
for the
similar?
color. It's not for the size or the color. It's just.
It needs to
Miss,
be
a lizard.
major.
Does a lizard look the same or not?
A baby lizard, does it look like the mother? Yeah, so does it go through metamorphosis?
Yeah, I
No.
saw one yesterday. No.
No, very good. If it doesn't look like the mother at all, like a frog or like a frog or a butterfly or a nymph, so they go through metamorphosis. After that, if it's a major change, you need to count the changes. How many stages? If it's 3, it is incomplete. If it's 4, so then it is complete.
Complete.
Okay.
Miss,
Miss,
the turtle,
Miss,
it doesn't have like the thing when you do like this, put the head inside, like a real turtle.
All right. Ha, habibi. Do you have any question?
Yeah.
Miss, I'm gonna bring a fish today or tomorrow.
Okay. Good for you. I'm happy.
Miss,
All
I
right,
want to
habibi. Hi,
Miss, no,
Adana.
I want to tell you. Miss, I want to tell you.
Dana was trying to say something. Hi, Adana.
In my grandma's house, me and my grandma, you know what we found outside? An egg. And then it said we want to take care of it because his mommy is not here. So he's alone, like nobody's with him to take care, no nest. Oh yeah, miss, there is something really strange happening. Miss, and then
Okay, habibi, just a second. Let me say bye-bye to recording because our lesson is finished.
miss, we
Bye.